Hey, honey?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey everybody, and welcome to Retro Reviews, a review show where we go through my copious amounts of role-playing books. And to help keep me from rambling, Laura is here.
Hey everybody, so I've got a list of questions to keep Fen on track with that. So normally the first question is, what book do we have tonight? But it looks like you have two of the same, so what book are they?
These are the Pathfinder First Edition Core Rulebooks. Well, Core Rulebook. I have two copies because whenever you're playing a role-playing game and you're playing with a group of friends, chances are you're the only person who owns the books. So it's always a good idea to have two core rulebooks on hand because somebody's going to be like, I need to look at the core rulebook because I need to look up a spell, and somebody else is going to be like, but I need to look up another ability, and you're just like, okay, both of you guys are here. Or you're going to need to look up something while the other person, while your spellcaster is trying to research which spell they want to use. That's why I have two.
Okay, can you give us a quick synopsis of this book?
This covers all of the rules for combat, non-combat, character creation, spells, magical items, and just about everything else you need to actually be able to run the game, build your characters, and play through the different adventure scenes.
Yeah, gotcha. So where'd you get this? Either of them, or both of them?
I think, yeah, I bought one on Amazon, and then about 2 months later, I went back and clicked the buy again button.
Useful.
Yeah.
So what do you like about this book?
What I like about this book that I find that Pathfinder First Edition did so well compared to all the different versions of D&D and a lot of other role-playing games out there is there's no monster stats in this. Basically, and there's no, like, there's a bit on Dungeon Master sections, but this gives enough knowledge to players and DMs to basically be able to do everything. You can easily set this book out in front of the players, and they can pick it up and try to figure out what's going on with the monster that you're playing, but they don't have all the information, like monster stats and like that, or vehicle stats or stuff like that. The Star Wars role-playing game was also one that tried to do a core book where it was just like, everything you need's in here, but then they could be like, well, we're going to look up, like, what's an average bounty hunter stats, and what's the stats for this, and this ship, and this stuff. And
Do you like how that's set up?
I like how it's set up so it gives enough information for players and DMs to be able to use it, but it doesn't give enough players enough knowledge so they can like try to like metagame and figure everything out before and be like, aha, I know what that does.
Right.
So
yeah, that's...
It's a core manual you can leave in front of your players when you don't trust your players not to read and try to figure everything out.
Nice. Is there something you don't like about the book?
You know, I bought... Okay, these are the what they call pocket editions, but theirs are still a big, hefty book. But if I had the full-size version, what I would hate is the whole fact that this book is damn freaking chonkers. Even as there's a lot of rules. Like we did Index Card RPG a few weeks ago, and that role playing book was like half as thick, and probably like a good like 2 inches thinner, and it had all the comprehensive rules in it. And this is just like the weight of like 4 of those books.
Yeah, it's a thick.
It's a thick book. So my dislike is it's a lot. But then again, the pocket editions that Pathfinder did, that ends up going in the positive category, because when I started DMing with these books for my last playgroup I had in Holton, all I needed was this and a notebook, and I was ready to play D&D, and it was just like...
Yeah.
So there's very hard to find something I dislike about the book. Is just the weight.
Yeah, I mean, that's the worst thing. So I guess you would recommend this to other players.
I would totally. If you're getting into Pathfinder, get the pocket editions. They are smaller, easier to fit in your backpack, and just you can fit the. It doesn't even fit in your a backpack with other stuff. Like you could easily just slide this in. I mean, it is as thick as a novel and about twice as big, but you can slide that into your laptop bag and be able to reference stuff on the go.
Yeah.
No, it's really good.
Are you planning to keep this one?
I do want to keep the Pathfinder core rules because I am giving up my 3rd edition stuff. I'm going to keep these. I might actually upgrade to 2nd edition Pathfinder and let the 1st edition ones go, as long as I can find a pocket edition of the 2nd edition. I'm pretty sure, because the pocket editions were really popular. I might end up actually upgrading to 2nd edition Pathfinder at some point, but until I do, I'm keeping both of these, and if I do upgrade, I'm going to have 2 of these.
Gotcha. Okay, well, that's all I got.
Alright, that's all I've got, so remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What did you think of Pathfinder 1st edition? Do you like the pocket edition, or do you want the big chonker tomes? What's your favorite size of a D&D book? Yeah, that's the question for the comment section. But until next time, peace.
Bye, everybody.